Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to Healthy Lifestyle Matters. Yes, of course, healthy lifestyle does matter. So welcome to another episode of Health Talks. Welcome on board everybody. Nice to see everybody. Welcome to another episode of our regular Health Talks. Of course, our healthy lifestyle matters to us. That's why we're here, right? Yes, guys. So today we're going to be talking about surprisingly some of the causes of bad breath. We all know what bad breath is, right? So today we're going to be talking about some of the surprising causes of bad breath. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Stephanie Agbonkwae, but I'm popularly known as Daughter of Zion. Indeed, I am a daughter of Zion. Welcome to the team, guys. So, number one cause of bad breath is garlic and onions. Okay? Don't get me twisted, yo. We're talking about some of the surprising causes of why we have bad breath. Some people, not everybody, because not everybody have bad breath. So some people, not everybody. It's not applicable to everyone. So the number one cause of bad breath is garlic and onions. Okay, these are good. Garlic and onions are good food source for the body. Beth, brush your teeth. Go to the bathroom and brush your teeth after eating them. Okay. Yes, we all know what garlic is. We all know what onion is. These are good foods or sources of protein or whatever be the case that is good for our body. But after the consumption of garlic and onions, please go to the bathroom and brush your teeth to avoid bad breath. Please, okay? So the number two is surprising, I know. Yeah, garlic. The number two causes of bad breath, we have retainer and braces or dentures. We all know what dentures is. It's the artificial teeth that it's mostly common in the hospital, or people who have difficulties chewing, or their teeth like decays that they don't, their gums, their molars and premolars are not really, up to the task where you can chew. So they give them dentures or braces or retainer or whatever be the case. So retainer and braces or dentures needs to be brushed and washed properly to avoid bad breath. Okay, I have a couple of patients who they were like, oh, but it's not my teeth, it's just a man-made teeth, it's not mine. I mean, I can go for a day or a week without washing them. Remember, you wear those things, like you put them on. So what makes you think you putting them on, it's not gonna get dirty? There are bacteria in the teeth, in between your teeth, in your gums, and whatever be the case. So just the fact that you're putting on these dentures needs to be washed. Ma'am, sir, folks out there. Dentures, braces, retainers, please wash them just like you will brush your teeth every single morning. Because that is your own teeth. That is what you have for the moment for you to able to chew or eat or whatever be the case. So you have to take proper and good care of them, as the same way you take care of your mouth if everything was okay. All right, so please, let's keep that in mind, that retainers and braces or dentures needs to be brushed and washed properly to avoid bad breath, except you want to go about with bad breath, but I don't think anybody want to do that. There's a more reason why we should brush and wash our dentures, just as we brush and wash our teeth. Brush with toothpaste and brush every single day. Yes, don't go use an empty brush to brush the dentures or the braces. Please, your dentures are your teeth. I don't know how some people try to want to differentiate or remove it from the line. This is your teeth. This is what you have as a teeth for the moment. So please take care of them as if they were your teeth, like natural teeth that God gave you. The fact that they are dentures doesn't mean it shouldn't be cleaned every day, and it should be cleaned with toothpaste. Or there are some it's kind of like a tablet form where you put the dentures in there and then you let it stay for a while. Like you take a bowl of water, a warm like water, not too cold, not too hot, just warm like water, room temperature water, and then you apply the name just went off my memory. It's like 2 tablets. You put it in the water, it will dissolve, and you put in the dentures in there, and then it helps to clean it. And then, without notwithstanding, after taking out from that water or from the bowl, please wash it again. All right, it was not just meant to clean it like that. We wash it again to make sure that you get all the bacteria from there, because if you don't get all the bacteria from there, when you put on the dentures, you transfer the bacteria from the dentures to your gum or the lining or wherever case it might be. So please, let's bear that or put that in mind when we are using dentures. Okay, so the third point that I have is surprising causes of bad breath is food stuck around your gums and between your teeth. Brush your tongue properly because your tongue can harbor many germs, bacteria, and water fuel. Please, I don't know how people manage to brush their teeth without washing their tongue, because I, for one, I prefer to even brush my tongue and not my teeth, because come to think about it, your teeth just have to chew the food. Your tongue is the one who does the tasting, and if you take a good look at your tongue, you realize that the environment is a good breeding place for bacteria. All right, they stay on your tongue, so you don't want to do that. Whenever you brush your teeth, please make sure that you brush your tongue in order to avoid bad breath, except you want to have bad breath, and I know you don't want to do that, because I have a lot of people who go to the restroom and brush their mouth, or coming back, I'm like, I thought you just went to go brush your mouth. They were like, yeah. I'm like, oh, it still stinks. So I realized that they don't wash your tongue or brush your tongue, that's why. So please, washing your teeth or brushing your teeth without washing your tongue will not do you any good. You still have bad breath. The best way to do this thing is to brush your teeth and wash your tongue. Make sure you take out all food stuck in your gums, in between your teeth and stuff like that. Those are the things that causes us to have bad breath. So please, when brushing your teeth, make sure that food or particles that are stuck in between your teeth, for people especially who have a lot of gap teeth, please make sure you take it out, because when they stay there, they harbor a good environment for bacteria to live on. You don't want to have a mouth full of bacteria. We already know bacteria are microbes, they are everywhere. But let's try to, get rid of it or avoid it as much as we can. It will do us more good, all right? So please, food stuck in between your teeth, your gums, or whatever be the case, while brushing your thumb, please endeavor to take them out so they don't be like a breeding place, a good breeding place for bacteria, where bacteria can grow on. So we don't want to do that, okay? So the fourth point that I have as surprising causes, or this is the reason why you will have bad breath, is when infection of the upper respiratory tract can cause bad breath. Yeah, did you get what I said? Yeah, infections of the upper respiratory tract can cause bad breath. Yes, guys, when we have an infection at the upper respiratory tract, it can cause us to have bad breath, okay? Such as sinus infection, tonsillar infection, strep throat, and even things like, nasal polyps, which is not an infection, can also cause us to have bad breath, okay? Infections of different kinds, such as sinus infection, tonsillar infection, strep throat, and even things like nasal polyps, which is not an infection, which is not usually an infection, but it can cause you to have bad breath, okay? Also, seasonal allergies, all of these can cause bad breath. There are people that when winter is approaching, that is their worst moment. They start having allergies. Some people, as spring is approaching, they start having allergies. We all have a condition where our body is not, it's not friendly with our body. That's when allergies comes in. When a condition or a situation or a particular food, people get allergies from food, from weather changes, from climate changes and stuff like that. So allergies also can cause you to have bad breath. Also, seasonal allergies, all of this can cause you to have bad breath. So please, guys, please, I'll beg you again, please take good care of yourself, okay? So you don't have infections that can cause you to have bad breath. The fifth point that I have as a surprising cause for bad breath is that dry mouth. Okay, dry mouth can cause you to have bad breath. Okay, some people actually have a chronically dry mouth. Like, some people are just like that. Just like we all have different system, different immune system, different medical conditions, there are some people that naturally they have dry mouth. Okay, so some people actually have a chronically dry mouth. Okay, meaning they don't have a lot of or enough saliva to keep their mouth watery or in a liquid state, or in a state where it can actually cause them to have a clean and a purified breath. Okay, so what I'm saying is that some people actually have a chronic dry mouth, meaning they don't have enough or a lot of saliva. So just so you know, saliva is super important because it is actually a fight off stuff to our mouth. All right, saliva is very, very important because actually saliva is super important because it's actually fight off bad stuff in our mouth. All right, dry mouth can be treated and can be caused by a number of things. So if you are that person that you realize that you have a dry mouth, like you have little or not enough saliva from your mouth, it can be treated. You just have to make sure you go to your doctor, talk to your doctor that, hey, this is what I'm going through. This is, I realize I have dry mouth. I am having little or no or not enough saliva in my mouth, to keep my mouth watery and stuff like that. So it can be treated. Just make sure you talk to your doctor, okay? Talk to your doctor because dry mouth can be a surprising cause of bad breath. People who have dry mouth tend to have bad breath, and bad breath, whatever you inhale, it goes to your body. You don't want to inhale bad breath because from the origin, when you inhale bad breath, it's not good for your immune system and for your kidney too. So please, bad breath, like I said, it's a very bad thing. So you don't want to do that. And if you know you have a dry mouth where you have little or not enough saliva to keep your mouth watery and the way it should be, please talk to your doctor because it can be treated. Okay, there are some medications for that can be treated. Okay, and it's usually caused by a number of reasons. There are a lot of reasons why people, other than people who, some of them naturally have dry mouth, some people, there are certain things that they must have done that caused them to have dry mouth. Okay, the number 6 point of surprising cause of bad breath is tobacco, cigarette. Do not smoke or chew tobacco because it can cause bad breath. Tobacco by itself, the smell or odor that tobacco produces, or cigarette, e-cigarette, or whatever be the case, the odor that it produces is toxic to some people just by inhaling it. And it can cause you to have bad breath. Please, if you are a smoker, I will urge you or plead with you to quit, because smoking cigarette can cause you to have bad breath, which is not good for your kidney too. So the 7th point that I have as a surprising cause of bad breath is periodontal disease. There is something that we call periodontal disease, gingivitis, gum disease, and stuff like that can cause bad breath. So make sure you see your dentist regularly to make sure your gums are, your gums and overall your mouth is healthy or is intact. Because if not, you can have a bad breath. Okay, periodically, periodontal disease, gingivitis, gum. Gingivitis is a gum disease, okay, and stuff like that can cause bad breath. Please make sure you see your dentist as regularly as possible. I have a lot of people who neglect, who maybe at the work side, they'll be like, oh, let me just take health insurance and that's it. Forget about dentists and vision. You must not necessarily have problems with your teeth or with your tooth before you go see a doctor, or so before you go have an insurance for dentist or visit a dentist office. You are doing it just to make sure you are okay. You don't want to have bad breath from periodical disease. You don't want to do that because your gums are, you know, bacteria has been affected with it, and before you know, even your breathing changes because it's now toxic to even your breathing, and it can cause you to have bad breath. Okay, so the 8 point that I have as a surprising cause of bad breath is certain medication can actually cause bad breath. There are some medications that can cause you to have bad breath. So well, sometimes this medication is for your own good, but just so you know, when you take this medication that you are aware that after taking this medication it's going to cause me to have bad breath, please make sure you brush your teeth after the consumption of that medication, okay, just to keep you from having bad breath. So the 9th point that I have for surprising causes of bad breath is that severe kidney liver disease, gastroesophageal disease, gastrointestinal disease, cancer, even acid reflux can cause bad breath. I know it's surprising, right? So, severe kidney, liver disease, gastroesophageal disease, gastrointestinal disease, cancer, and even acid reflux can cause bad breath. The worst is acid reflux. Acid reflux can cause you to have bad breath. Cancer can cause you to have bad breath. Severe kidney problems can cause you to have bad breath. Liver disease can cause you to have bad breath. Gastroesophageal disease can cause you to have bad breath. Also, gastrointestinal disease can cause you to have bad breath. So please, if you have any of these medical conditions, I will urge you, plead with you to see a dentist or see a doctor so they can work things out, because it is very, very bad for us to inhale bad breath. Just from its name, bad breath, it is very, very bad for us to inhale bad breath. So we should try as much as we can in order to get rid of anything that's going to cause us, to have a bad breath, okay? So please, let's have that in mind. I know this one is going to shock you. Do you also know that people with diabetes have same sort of smell to their breath? I mean, I took note with a couple of patients that are diabetic, especially diabetic type 2, that have this sort of, I don't know how to put it, but they have this sort of smell that causes them to have bad breath. I don't know if you're a diabetic patient, you can answer more. I can only say what I see, but they know, or they inhale it and they can tell. Because if I can tell from outside, it means probably they know that that's what's going on. Also, so please, this is not just a little tip. So keep in mind that bad breath is a sign of what we call systemic disease. Just so you know, keep in mind that bad breath is something that we call systemic disease. Bad breath. Keep in mind that bad breath is a sign of what we call systemic disease. So please, stay away from things. I know you can avoid it, but stay away from things that will cause you to have bad breath, okay? So, remedies for you not to have bad breath, we did mention that number 1 is garlic and onions. So please, the remedy is that I'm not saying you should not consume garlic and onions, but please, after the consumption of garlic and onion, in order not for you to get bad breath, please brush your teeth properly after consumption. Also, make sure your braces and dentures are being washed with toothpaste too and other chemicals to keep them clean and out from bacteria too, please, because if you don't wash your braces and dentures and retainer, they're going to serve as a good breathing place for bacteria to harbor on, and we don't want that. Also, make sure that you remove all food stock in between your teeth, in your gums and stuff like that, in order to avoid bad breath, without forgetting to wash your tongue properly to avoid bad breath. Also, stay away if you know you are having infections of any nature. Please talk to your doctor and get rid of the infection, because most infections can be treated. So please talk to your doctor and get rid of the infection before you start having bad breath. Also, dry mouth. I did mention of dry mouth. As a remedy to dry mouth, it can be treated. You just have to talk to your doctor that you have little or not enough saliva in your mouth to keep your mouth watery the way it's supposed to be naturally. So, to a remedy to that, talk to your doctor because bad dry mouth can be treated. Also, as a remedy for tobacco, as a bad breath, things that can cause bad breath, if you know you are a heavy smoker, please, I beg you, I plead with you to stop smoking. It's a gradual process. Like I said, one step at a time. If you're used to smoking one packet of cigarette a day, try with a half a day. And that's how gradually you overcome it. The next point that I have is periodical disease. You know, disease, stuff like that, disease like gum disease. So please, always make sure you see your dentist just to make sure that your gums are healthy such that you don't encounter a bad breath. Also, certain medications, talk to your doctor. And if that's the only medication you are obliged to take per your medical condition, then I will urge you to brush your teeth properly after the consumption of this medication. Also, severe kidney, liver disease, cancer, diabetes. If you know you have some of these medical conditions, please talk to your doctor so that they can see how to get rid of this medical condition such a way that you don't develop bad breath. Because if you do, bad breath is toxic to your immune system and it's toxic to your kidney. We don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. So guys, those are some of the surprising things or causes of bad breath and some of the remedies in order to overcome this. We all want to breathe well. We want to breathe good and healthy breath. But inhaling or taking in of bad breath is toxic to your body. So please, if you know you have conditions like this that can cause you to have a bad breath, I will advise you to go see your doctor so you can be treated, so that way you are not a victim of bad breath. So today was all about surprising causes of why some people have bad breath. Like if they breathe beside you, whew, you can't breathe. You'll be like, we don't want that. We are all big and mature. We don't want to be disgraced. We don't want to feel like, oh, not normal. We want to feel good. So please treat yourself the way you want other people to treat you. Smells good. Have a good breath. So that way when you talk to people, they wouldn't turn their back on you. They wouldn't turn their back on you, but they will face you and you talk face to face, person to person. Thank you for watching. Please, if this is your first time to stumble my YouTube channel, if you find the video interesting, please don't forget to like the video, share the video. Let me know what you think on the comment section below. And if you have any health topic you want me to talk about, feel free to leave it in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on your notification bell so that way you will be notified the very first person when I upload a new video. Please remember to share this video to loved ones or family, friends, even to your haters. Send this video viral to the whole world. It might not mean anything to you, but it will save somebody's life. Please, thank you for watching. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.